Matthias be wondering.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Di mahabay ang gatang, okay lang sa akin. Kasi pagtapos na magalit, di kay bumabawi. Kahit tinotopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me. Siguro nga ay lasing lang ako, kaya ako nagkakaganto. Pero alam naman natin, hanggang ngayon ay ikaw pa rin. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay dapat magbalikan. Sinubukan na dati pero puro alita. Ayaw maging parang sirang plaka, paulit-ulit kahit hindi tinadhana. Okay na ako sa ganto.
Yes,
Masaya
sir.
na alaala ay binulsa ko. Bagit tayo muli ay mahirap na konsepto. Masakit parang kinagat ako ng insekto. Kailangan tanggapin na hanggang lingon na lang tayo. Kaya ito, aawit na lang. Baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Di mahabay ang gatang, okay lang sa akin. Kasi pagtapos na magalit, di kay bumabawi. Kahit tinotopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me.
Kinukusinti ko palagi ang sarili ko. Buhay ko na naging bigo. Muling balik ako sa bahay mo. Adyan na siya, nilabasan na si tanga. Ng pagmamahal niya, babalik-balikan lang pala. Parang pelikula. Oy, ano ba naman yung B? Pati ka mapakali. Gutong ka ba? Gusto mo ba ma-Jollibee? Puro paikot tayong dalawa. Parang Ferris wheel, nakakahilong kasama ka. Ayoko na sa'yo, pero ikay tuloy pa rin sa pagtakbo sa isip ko. Sabi ko naman, iiwasan na kita, pero ikay tuloy pa rin sa pagbida. Sa akin, ikay sa akin, walang iba, mahal, ikaw lang talaga. Pex man, pwede pakis ka sa panga. Sana all, sana true. Pinakurente mo ang puso ko na para kang si Pikachu. Wow!
Baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Di mahabay ang gatang, okay lang sa akin. Kasi pagtapos na magalit, di kay bumabawi. Kahit tinotopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me. Alam mo pre, siguro kaya mo yan nasasabi kasi lasing ka lang.
Hindi ako lasing, pre.
Sure ka? Kasi
Oo,
ako
man
kung
eh.
ex ko makausap ko, ganito sasabihin ko. Gusto ko man na bumalik ka, di naswak talaga. Maliit na ngayong apoy, nililiyaban mo pa. Parang ayaw mo ng gabi na walang drama. Ginawa mo relasyon na ting telenovela. Di ko sinasabi na wala akong mali, pero karamihan na mali galing sa'yo be. Kaya kulang naman nasulat ang kantang to. Iniisip paano ko natuloy ang ating kwento.
Uy, teka lang, saan na ba? Bakit ba nagpaakit ka na sa kanya? Sa kanya ayoko na talaga. Kapag walang musika, buhay ko yung ipininta. Ikaw na nga, ikaw na nga. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Minahal ako pero iniwan din sa dulo. Hawak mo na lumipad pa na parang lobo. Miss na miss ko na ang yakap mo, mahal kong oso.
Lilingunin pero di babalikan.
Lilingunin pero di babalikan. Niyakap ko na ang aking nakaraan.
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 Lilingunin pero di babalikan. Lilingunin pero di babalikan.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Yeah, the way you love, can you teach me how?
Di mahabay ang gatang, okay lang sa akin. Kasi pagtapos na magalit, di kay bumabawi. Kahit tinotopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me.
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 Y'all already know. Midas Records.
I lagi na lang ganito. Isipan ay gulong-gulo. Lagi na lang nabibigo. ngunit ikaw pa rin. Sigaw ng puso, ilang liham na ang sinulat sa'yo, ilang luha na rin ang natuyo. Kailan kaya muling makakatawang hindi ko pinipilit, walang lungkot na sumisilip. Kailan kaya muling makakamit ang iyong yakap at halik nang hindi sa panaginip? Kailan, kailan, kailan ang dating tayo? Kung ano man ang totoo, isip man ay litong-lito, handang-handa ako sumalo, pagkat ikaw pa rin. Sigaw ng puso, ilang awit na ang inalay sa'yo, ilang luha na rin ang natuyo. Kailan kaya muling makakatawa, hindi ko pinipilit, walang lungkot na sumisilip. Kailan kaya muling makakamit ang iyong yakap at halik nang hindi sa panaginip? Kailan, 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 kailan ang dating? Kailan kaya muling matatamasang ikaw ay makasama't sabay tayong kakanta? Kailan kaya muling mararanasan sa pagdilat ng mata, ika'y hindi lang alaala?
While you're doing it, so that was a lost round. The second the wall came into play and DRX had that much of an advantage to work with. Depp, well, he's been solid with that weapon in the past, but this time the Sheriff won't find anything. Another opening for DRX.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit of a fake as the remainder look to try and actually make a way in towards the B site. Already spotting out Laz as well, so they've denied so much extra control. It's just going to have to be a straight up push into B, and I'll be honest, I don't believe there's going to be much success off of this when there's already 4 players there.
Oh, this is starting to look a little bit scary for Zeta because they've got pistols. They're moving up towards an open site, and if they don't have some very interesting ideas of how to get this done, I'm looking at an aggressive wall. No wall at all. It's one of those rounds. They're trying to bait players into open combat. They know they won't win for the most part. And look, if you put that wall down, 400 credits, then I'm not going to agree is worth spending in this round. So they've made the right call. They're going to get massacred just by the nature of this round. 12-2, and they'll be able to invest coming into what could be the final round. They need 10 in a row. That almost seems impossible with the way that some of these players, especially Mako, are popping off.
Yeah, and as well, it's a little bit worse by the fact they get no damage. A Prime Gaming Flawless coming through, and it means that ultimately they've got themselves a free bonus as if they didn't already. Like, they can go into this one, take some risks, do something a little bit silly, and then still have, what, 9 other attempts to try and actually close out the map with weapons. So it's a very scary time if you're on the other side. And with 3 players already building up, it looks like they're just going to aggressively push forward. And because of the 0 point they've been throwing over the last couple of rounds, nobody really took any ground. And Buzz, aggressive, and he gets out.
That dash working perfectly to get him around the corner. But here's where at least Zeta can claim some of the advantages. They've got ranged fights on offer. Laz is trying to get a little bit aggressive. He's pushing up into them, and that's not expected. He'll be able to convert. RB down, numbers equalized. This is what you want in this round. Look for DRX. They've got weak weapons. So in heads-up duels, they should be losing. In fact, 50 HP left on Buzz. He was being tagged up that whole time. And they're trying to initiate some of these engagements, and successfully. Buzz shouldn't be able to get another there. He's bailed out, like he got snake bit and everything.
I don't understand how he's escaped at this point. He probably should have died after the initial duel, and he's still swinging into angles that they're spraying. If they're going to try and fall back from here, I'm worried for them, but at the same time, they'll be pushing into a 3-man stack if they don't. Yeah, that drone obviously came over, so Buzz swings to try get them through the smoke once they get revealed. They have a pretty good idea of where he's going to be. I don't know if they saw him there. That drone got destroyed from backside, if I'm not mistaken. Buzz still dancing around. This guy's still alive. He goes down finally, but Zest steps up to close this out by the looks of things. 13-2. We had our concerns about the Japanese region coming into this, but I hope that's not anything to indicate what's happening moving forward. Icebox, the map that everyone said would be Zeta's hands down. They barely got off the starting block. Yeah, no, that is as bleak as it gets, I think. Like, they pretty much got battered all the way through. Like, maybe Laz putting a few kills up here and there, but the fact that you've just got Marco, like, far and away the best player in this matchup, and then everybody else was basically just doing their roles, playing as well as they could. Like, RB at the bottom of the board, he got half his kills in 1 round. It's not that he's playing bad, it's that everybody else is playing so phenomenally.
You know what really concerns me, though? It's the fact that there was absolutely no sign of slowing down for DRX. They did not take their foot off the pedal. They didn't start to make some crazy rounds or big mistakes. These guys were still playing defaults when they're like 10-1 up. They're playing slow, waiting for a push. Zeta were given no room to come back into that series, which is exactly what you want if you're a Korean fan. But for the Japanese who have definitely waited their time, it's not exactly ideal to kick things off.
Yeah, it was a tough first opponent, and again, we premised it by saying that I think this is one that DRX have been able to prepare for. Like, the fact that they almost went into it with Stack saying, like, this is a team I wanted to play. Well, you don't say you want to play a team and don't actually watch what they've been doing. But of course, Mitch, it is only that first map. Like, yes, it was brutal. Yes, it was a map that they were expected to win, but it was also probably a map that DRX saw coming with the veto that they went for. Haven, it was always one that both teams were expecting to happen, Mitch, so maybe there's a little bit more hope. I know that we've got Mr. Bala over there who's going to keep things nice and positive, so maybe we should throw it off to him and off to the commercials instead.
Now, let's throw things over to the commercial break, and then we're going to come back with the analyst desk right after this.
Match found. Deathmatch. Warm up.
I can't see them yet, but I can feel them getting ready.
Fight!
I will find you. Reyna killed. hostile removed. No hard feelings. Put down. Foolish. Buried.
Ten kills remaining. Five kills remaining. One kill remaining. Match found.
Cool. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Match found.